Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are ready for Annie coming soon. We have another interview. Yes, this one actually has some really good questions and some pretty good answers. That I share this one with you if you want to kind of get a look into some things. A lot of my comments were originally asking me. It looks like some of those things got denied, some of those things got name dropped, and some of those things are pretty cool. So today, we're going to hop into things here. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy the content, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. Let's hop into things here. As always, let's check it out. So basically, we have this article over here again. Another interview was held. This one's more direct, basically speaking. There was a few questions that are very similar. Second anniversary is getting exciting, but is there anything you can reveal at this point about events and campaign? As always, can't say much, but I can tell you that there's very cool stuff coming soon, and that's kind of, as always, what they're going to say here. They can't leak anything or say anything, so standard, dev response. Gotta dodge it, gotta say, oh, I don't know, something, I don't know, but that is there. Speaking of Nikke, you often collaborate with others, and the most recent one with Evangelion became a big topic with the criteria. But what is the criteria, basically? Do you choose to collaborate with what works, right? The works we have collaborated with so far are selected based upon the conditions. They are compatible with Nikke, are known to many people, and do not overlap with the user base. We want to... So do not overlap with the user base, but we're collaborating with Stellar Blade. It's pretty much a massive overlap, a shift up. We want people to, or who have not known Nikke before, to experience it through the collaboration. However, from now on, we'd like to change the direction a little and collaborate with works that will create synergy. So there you go. That's what it is. Right now, we're, more synergy with Nikke. It is important to choose titles that are, basically, that just blend with Nikke, right? From original projects that can be born. So, Stellar Blade blends with Nikke. In the future, I still think Cyberpunk Edge Runners blends with Nikke perfectly, but, who am I? It's just, again, over here, do not overlap with the user base, are known by many people. That's all they need to look at to get ReZero as the collaboration. Again, ReZero doesn't like overlap, unless you say Maid Cafe, then it overlaps, right? But to a degree, some collabs are not like that, but here they just want to have it where, hey, if it matches the universe, let's do it. By doing so, we will deliver something new and unexpected to everyone. The collections and treasures that were introduced at the end of May this year are currently, again, development elements that are worked on over a fairly long time span. But is this expected? All the in-game development elements have it implemented as intended, and collections and treasures are currently marked as intended. When adding new development elements, some people may like to develop everything in a short period of time after implementation, but I don't think that's the case for everyone. I would also like to aim for a system that allows users to follow the flow over a long span of time. That's kind of why it takes a bit to get these things done, and also it takes them forever to release them. So both are, I guess, what they're going for. I think there are many people who are still enjoying it, but if there are many voices calling for improvements in the training system, we will of course respond. Pretty bad standard stuff here, but again, they want it to be a drawn-out process. They don't want to be like, hey, in 1 week we get it. So that's why for 4 times they release it, it will take you time to get through it. It's not very easy per se. Characters with treasures are being added one after another, but with treasures, will treasures be implemented for abnormal collaboration characters as well? This is a comment that I've gotten 1,000 times, like, hey, this could be a nice buff system to old, collaboration characters. Sadly, the devs give this as an answer. At the moment, we have no plans to apply treasures to abnormal characters. We may consider it and discuss this further if necessary, but we are not considering it at this time. Again, basically saying, if in the future we want to, if, we get a deal or are able to contractually do something with, again, the IP, if we do a rerun, maybe we buff the old characters and give them a treasure, but as of right now, there's no plans, right? So if you are holding a collaboration character, most likely you're not going to get them, right? Again, we kind of knew this also because the release schedule is so slow. It takes 4 every 6 months or something like that, right? Which is insanely slow. And for collaboration characters, when a collab drops, you're buffing, or 2-ish, now 3 technically characters, right? Or in the case of an old collab, 2 characters. I don't think you're going to give an SR character a treasure, but I don't think it's going to happen, but let's see. Maybe in the future we could see it, but they are saying, hey, we'll leave it open. We'll see in the future. Will one of the SR characters get a power-up soon? Nikke, again, TGS interview. Of all the Nikkes that have appeared so far, who do you think is the most revealing? Again, Kim said that his favorite character was Anise, Sparkling Summer. That's what he kind of said. I already talked about that, though, in a previous interview. Is there any possibility that in the future there will be some strengthening elements or for characters with the rarity SR or R? I'm curious because there are a lot of attractive SR Nikkeis or characters and mass-produced Nikkeis. I know that there are many complaints of people who, again, love SR and R characters. However, rather than simply making such characters stronger through some kind of training element, we would like to create an opportunity or place where the character can shine and incorporate them into a series of power-ups. For example, it may be something that is connected to the story, and the timing of the power-up will be different for each character. In fact, some SR characters will have an opportunity to power up in the near future, and again, will be depicted in conjunction with the story. They're referring to Mihara with this. This published before the actual release of Wordless. This is published 2-3 days ago. So again, most likely this is referring to her. Obviously speaking, also, when it comes to other SR Nikkeis that we know of, they already said that there's a few of them that are going to make a integral, drop into story and be a big part of it. So again, they are going to most likely take those SRs. Again, I think it was said that, first off, they want to make Neon, Anise, and Rappi SSR variants. Again, Anise and Neon on top of the summer variants, but they also, again, Mihara, brand new, right? Got a variant. They are also talking about, there was another interview that came out that says Ether is going to be also a big character soon, which might also be the other one they're referring to here, but yeah, Mihara is the clear one we just had. You mentioned Nikke named Nayuta. Yeah, the other one we had in the other story name dropped 1.5, who is likely closely related to Snow White and the others, but are there any Nikkeis from Pilgrims other than characters already mentioned? Yes, of course, they do exist. The Pilgrims and Heretics that you know by name are just a small part of the whole. There are many more Pilgrims and Heretics on the surface, so we are gradually preparing to introduce them in the game. Again, I wouldn't be shocked if Nayuta is like a big part of this event, and she is, because again, they have to reveal who our New Year's pilgrim is. We don't know who it is, right? Last year was during the 1 year, it was Scarlet revealed during Red Hood's event. Now, who's this year? Modernia was known from story itself, but who is the other one known from story itself right now? Grave could be it too, right? Grave could definitely be it, but I do know a lot of players don't like Grave. They don't like her, so unless she gets like a design change, there's a lot of players. I made a poll in my stream. It had, again, 1.8k votes or something like that, and it was like 60% said, oh, I'm down for that, and most said, I don't want that. Like, I'd rather have somebody else. And that's a big part of the community. Like, you can say 95% of the community wants, right, Cinderella versus that 5%. In this case, it's 60-40, which is a huge difference for them. They haven't had a Nikke like that so far, or Pilgrim like that so far. It seems that you're expanding more and more. How far into the story of Nikke have you planned at this point? Basically, get another kind of answer we already got so far. It's 2 to 3 years they've already planned. So they already have that. Of all the mysteries and hints in this work, Pretty has been particularly intriguing to me recently. Has the timing of this, when this character will be discussed, have been decided. So Pretty is a character. She's apparently one of the idols, the original idol in the game, but she is coming soon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to her story, so I hope to deliver it to everyone as soon as possible. Again, similar to, hey, we're gonna bring back Absolute Squad. Hey, we got a very cool character coming soon, which apparently was Trani. Yeah, that cool character he was excited to release was Trani. So do it with that information. But over here, we're gonna get Pretty story at some point, and again, she's supposed to be like an idol, the arc first idol or something like that, which is kind of cool. Pretty, who is said to be the first celebrity Nikke or idol, and has since passed away, made a brief appearance at the summer event this year, mentioning Mustang, which was been gaining attention from fans. Wait, she's dead? That's Pretty, considering her release. And so they're considering the release. I have no idea. Maybe that's just a translation error, or she's actually dead. I have no idea. Or I don't know. Finally, give us a message to Nikke users. Again, we've kind of read this already. They've said the ending constantly the same thing. We are trying to make this for 20 years. Pretty standard stuff. Hope you guys enjoy the game. We love it, and we love your support. So, very cool article. Definitely, again, one that gives us a bit more answers than some of the other ones I've covered. But why I cover this one mainly is to, again, confirm Pretty story is coming soon. Be ready for that. Also, 2 to 3 years, we already kind of talked about this, but who cares? Another knowledge piece. Nayuta, correct, was name dropped here. Again, there's a bunch of Pilgrims we have unreleased, and again, we are going to be introducing soon, as the time tells it. Over here, they don't plan to obviously give any buffs to SRRs, which we kind of expected at this point, but they will be dropping some SRs soon with a power-up, which again, most likely Mahara. We think that, right? Over here again, who do you think is most revealing? We talked about this. Most likely, no for collaboration treasures, but it's an open option. They did answer the question saying, hey, we'll think about it, but it's always dev talk, right? Beyond that, collection system is designed to be, as long as it is, and release as long as they want to release it, right? Being, 6 months. Over here, collaborations, if they fit Nikke's theme, we'll work with them, as they say. But again, it's always contractual things at the back, not really what they say. It's always, got to do the contract first, got to make sure that if the publisher wants it, we got to do it. Doesn't matter if it's a Nikke or not. If the publisher wants it, like Level Infinite, they'll do it. And over here, again, just the standard second anniversary stuff. So let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed it. That's all I got for you here today. Take care. Have fun. Very cool stuff. Very exciting, again, article. But let me know. What do you think? Yeah, I love how hashtag service termination is trending right now. Oh, my God. Okay. Take care.